To get started, I've got 2 nylon cords and I've threaded them onto a button. So I've used a slightly longer cord for one of them because I'm going to have a square knot to begin my bracelet, but you don't have to do that. You could do a straightforward knot to secure everything if you prefer. So to begin with, I'm going to attach the button to the top of my board. So to begin my bracelet, I want to separate the cords so that the 2 cords in the centre are the shortest ones, and then you've got the longest ones on either side. And then I'm going to do a couple of square knots just to secure the button into place. So once you've done that, you can start adding your beads. So to begin with, I'm going to add a bead in the centre. So I'm going to take the 2 centre cords and I'm going to add a bead to those. And then for the next set of beads, I'm going to work with the 2 cords at either side. So taking one of the cords from the centre that I worked with and then the end cord, I'm going to add a different coloured bead. And then I want to do the same thing with the 2 remaining cords. So again, one of the other centre cords and then the outside cord, and I'm going to add a different coloured bead again. So I've got 3 different coloured beads for this bracelet. And once I've done that, I'm going to repeat what I did when I added the first bead. So I'm going to take the 2 centre cords and I'm going to add the same colour bead as I added the first time. And you can adjust things as you go along just to make sure everything's nice. And then you can just keep adding your beads in the same sequence that you've just done. So it's like a 2-row repeat pattern essentially, but just with beads. And I'm going to keep doing this until I've got the bracelet as long as I want it. Once you've added your last bead, you can end your bracelet the same way as you began it. So for me, I'm going to do a couple of square knots at the end just so it matches the beginning. And once you're happy that everything's nice and secure, you can trim off the side ends that you just used to do your square knots. And I'm going to seal these with a lighter here, but you can use glue if you prefer. So next, to hold everything in place, I'm just going to do a knot at the end of the square knots, just using these 2 cords. You just want to hold this in place so that the knot is pushed up nice and flush against your square knot. And then you want to do another knot, leaving a gap big enough for your button to fit through. And you can do this a couple of times if you want, like I'm going to, just to make it adjustable. And then you can trim and seal any excess. And you should end up with something that looks like this.